Welcome back, everybody. Mr. Cheese here, and it is fitting that we're starting with the Acorn Cup because Mrs. Cheese is driving me nuts.
This'll just be one small acorn to add to my tree of victories. And it looks like we are starting off in Rome today.
So I think that's the very first time that I've ever seen a mechanical chain chomp. But as you can see, I am Shy Guy this time. And Mrs. Cheese is Cat Peach. But this is very, very cool. This is one of my favorite tracks. I love the city ones. This almost looks like it's something medieval. Did I mention I really don't like lightning? Those are the woolly dudes from Super Mario World.
As you can see here, this really is just such a beautiful setting, and to be honest, I like that they made it at nighttime so you could really see the lights of the city glow.
So did you notice that I got hit and then all of a sudden the blue shell bypassed me?
Yep, and it came straight to me instead because I was the new first place. I've always found it interesting when you realize you're lapping your other opponents. And another good shot by me.
Did I mention I really don't like lightning?
And a perfect green shell deflect there.
Looks like I peeled out.
And gave me just enough time to cross the finish line.
So as you can see, we're on DK Mountain, and we'll be literally driving up against boulders and into a live volcano into a cannon. What could possibly go wrong?
I will say this has actually turned into one of my favorite maps. I find it so intriguing the way that this works. You'll see right up here, you see the sign that says DK Cannon. So you're kind of expecting where are they going with that. And then you get shot out through a giant DK cannon. onto the top of a very angry mountain that you then have to ride down against in an adrenaline-packed adventure filled with boulders, jumps, and all the drifting the Drift Queen could want.
So hitting the barrels doesn't actually explode or anything. It does slow you down a little bit, but sometimes there's coins and things in there. I feel Mrs. Cheese did that on purpose.
What? That's crazy. Have we mentioned we really don't like the lightning?
So I can't actually explain why the squid ink went away there, but it did.
Sometimes that is just a blessing you have to count and take. If it works, why question?
Yeah. Did you see that I broke the blue shell with the boombox? It was circling around Mrs. Cheese, but I was able to break it before it hit.
Also remember there on that weebly wobbly bridge that you can technically use those as jumps for mini speed boosts. Again, might not be what you need, but it could get you the advantage over somebody else. Oh, and it looks like Mr. Cheese green shelled himself right there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have a knack for shooting myself with green shells. I also can take myself out with my own banana peels.
It's a special talent, Mr. Cheese, a special talent. And see, those jumps might just be what you need to keep your first place. Don't underestimate the jumps if you get them.
I'm starting to realize why they named this guy Shy Guy. He's just shy of first place. The Daisy Circuit. This one's really cool. Now this one we're just going to take a little stroll through town, and we've got lots of spectators here. Hopefully they'll throw me some flowers at the finish line. And Tailwind.
Why would the spectators throw flowers at second place?
Now you see, I got confused here trying to find my way, so for that reason, this track is a challenge for me because all the entrances and exits look the same.
Yeah, that part is pretty confusing if you don't quite know what you're doing or where you're going. And this little sidewalk here to our left is actually fully accessible. You can get on it. You just have to wait until at the very end there when you're near the turnaround to get to the finish line.
Now, this track has a little twist here at the final lap. I do kind of like the Mario and Daisy statue, but I hope Peach doesn't find out about this.
Have we mentioned we really do not like lightning? And blue shells.
And blue shells. That's like the third one this race.
And oh, just by a couple inches, I barely take the lead.
Indeed, that was a close one. One might just say just shy of first place. All right, Piranha Plant Cove. This one is kind of a wild underwater Aztec temple. Just a crazy mixture of all sorts of elements level. And ironically, starting underwater, there's the giant eel. I'm not sure what the enemy's name is technically, but I think that could be a reference to the eel from Super Mario 64. And maybe the Aztec Mayan ruins, maybe a reference to Donkey Kong. And then maybe here, the underwater level, a reference to the original Mario games.
This is another one of those maps where you just have a lot of places to explore, and that's really what makes it fun.
Like, I know I shouldn't follow the eel, but I guess I have to. Now, you see, the track didn't change the same. We're on a new path now.
And it looks like there was an upper path that we could have went that Mr. Cheese and I both missed there. And as you can see there, the clamshells are very dangerous because they will snap shut on you. More of a play at your own risk.
And you may have just caught a glimpse of the bonefish from Super Mario World.
And now the eel trying to catch us as we go.
Well, I would say that victory is sunk. But just such a cool evolving track with so many nods to so many other games. It's quite wonderful. Yeah, it's time for the highlight reel. So, Mrs. Cheese did in fact drive me nuts. Knocked me off course, played incredibly well, and just a clean sweep. So there is her shiny new trophy, and tomorrow will be the final cup of the battle passes, the battle course. And arguably the hardest. It is the Spiny Cup, and you're going to see more blue shells than you've seen the entire game just in that one circuit. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.